So if you have three terms like this, the key to turning into two term is completing the square. Okay, so look, I'm gonna add 1 to that, so I get a perfect square of 4, and subtract the 1 right after, and copy the rest of it down. And look, if you factor out a -1 from all three, you get a differences of squared, like this. Okay, so you can write this as this. So now you can do trig substitution. Now let's let 1 plus x equal to 2. Which ratio is it? Sine, tangent, or secant? This is sine, right? Sine theta. So you get dx is equal to still 2 cosine of theta d theta. Okay. Look at the top though, x. We still have x on the top. So you're going to have to replace that with 2 sine of theta minus 1. Now, I don't like that. I don't know if you guys can sense that you shouldn't like that either. But let me do an intermediate step. Okay? I actually almost paused in the beginning. Maybe you can do it by substitution. Maybe. So if you let the entire, let's call this entire thing a, then you get minus 2x dx equals a. So if you factor out minus 2, or divide both sides by minus 2, you get 1 plus x dx. 1 plus x dx is equal to a over minus 2, right? Sorry, dA, that's what I meant. It's okay? I almost have x dx. Okay, I don't have, but I need an x plus 1, right? So this is what I'm going to do. It's a pretty common technique, and you should be aware of it. Let's put it there. And then I'm going to subtract 1 right after, like this. Now this first part is this. It's going to be minus half, so make the substitution. Minus half dA all over square root of a. And only this second part, we're going to use trig substitution, which we just did right here. See this part here? I'm going to replace it back in there. It's going to be 2 squared minus 1 plus x squared. Okay, so this first part, I'm going to do it in the easy way. I'm just going to say it's minus half. This is going to equal to a half of square root of a. This one here, I'm going to change it with trig. So right here, I'm going to replace the dx with 2 cosine of theta d theta square root of, right? This one right here is going to be replaced with 2 sine squared theta. So 2 squared minus 2 squared sine squared theta. So a was equal to, what was a equal to? The whole thing at the bottom, right? 3 minus 2x. Like that. 2. This is going to be another 2 cosine of theta. Okay, because it's square root of 1 minus sine squared theta. Ooh, everything goes away, right? That's just going to be minus theta. Where do we get minus theta from? Here. Since theta, sine theta is going to be 1 plus x over 2, theta will be sine inverse. Okay, and then we're done. So we got to replace that theta with this. Okay, that's actually a kind of tricky one.